I'm joined now by Congressman Austin Scott. He's the representative of the 8th District in Georgia. And Representative Scott, we appreciate you joining us. The Farm Bill is what a lot of people in Georgia are talking about right now. And one question is, will the Farm Bill be ready for its September deadline?
No, it will not be ready for a September deadline. I do hope that we get, and I expect we will get legislation through the House, and I expect legislation will move through the Senate prior to December 31st. I'm hopeful that we get those two conferenced and see increased reference prices and other things that our producers need to keep our food supply growing in this country. I am worried about the timeline. I would not be being honest with you if I didn't tell you that. But I do think hopefully by the end of October you see a piece of legislation pass the House. Hopefully sometime shortly thereafter you see it pass the Senate. Hopefully we get a conference before the end of the year. If not, there will have to be some sort of extension done to give us a little extra time to work on it, Jim. And the key to an extension is any extension needs to acknowledge the increased cost of production and address reference prices, or the safety net that our farmers depend on won't be there for the next crop year.
This is obviously very important to farmers. One of the things that I've seen you try to talk about is maybe separating the SNAP benefits part of this from the Farm Bill and just talk about agriculture production rather than distribution afterwards.
Sure, and so we are now at a point where production agriculture receives about 12% of total Farm Bill spending. And so we are, again, at 12% of total Farm Bill spending. And so we don't have the opportunity to have an honest discussion about what it takes in the risk mitigation tools for our farmers and how much that has been reduced when it is tied to SNAP benefits, which have been, in many cases, have become an emotional and political issue. And so you saw when we raised the working age requirements from 49 to 54 in SNAP, how political that became. And Jim, we're not doing people a favor to say that you don't have to go to work. And so we protect able-bodied working age people that have dependents at home. What we are saying is if you're an able-bodied working age person and you don't have dependents at home, then you're going to be time limited on your SNAP benefits and you're going to have to go back to work. I think most Americans agree with that.
Farmers very concerned about the Farm Bill right now, the #1 industry in Georgia.